Okay, we are working today on Barton Level 4, lesson number 4. Um, this is how to spell the k sound in the middle of a word. All right, so the first thing that we learn in this lesson is actually not how to spell it there, but how to spell it. Hold on, I gotta get the rule cards up for you. Um, the first thing that we learn is actually this one, which is the music trick rule. And so we start by teaching them that when they hear ick at the end of a multi-syllable word, multi-syllable meaning more than one syllable, you're going to spell it IC. So like in the word music. Trick, one syllable. So we go back to what we would call the milk trick rule for that one. Okay. So that is the first thing that our students learn, is just simply that one. Now let's switch back into Wizimo, and I'm going to teach you the second part of this, which is actually it's a little bit challenging for them, for sure. Okay. So, let's take a look at this first word right here. Okay, this is how to combine two of our rules. Our first rule that we learned is called kiss the cat. It helps us spell the k sound at the beginning of the word. So at the beginning of the word, when you hear a k sound, you spell it with the letter C unless it's followed by the vowels E, I, or Y. And so if it is followed by an E, I, or Y, then you cannot use a C and you have to use a K. Okay? So that's the rule for the beginning of the word. Again, that's called kiss the cat. It's from level 3. The second part of the word is called milk truck, and it helps us spell the k sound at the end of the word. So basically, the only time you use a CK is right after a short vowel. Short vowel, apple, Eddie, itchy, olive, and upper. If the short vowel isn't touching the CK, you're going to use a K. So those are kind of, we're going to put these two rules together. So I'm going to erase all this stuff so it's not distracting. And then we're going to take a look at the word focus. In the word focus, the first thing that we're looking at is the k sound in here. It's a blank tile right now. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're always going to look after. Is this an E, I, or Y? It's not an E, I, or Y. So you always start with your first choice, which is going to be the letter C. And now this is done. You don't have to think about anything else. So if there's no E, I, or Y, after that k sound, you're going to use a C, just like the word focus. All right, let's go to the next word. Okay, the next word is going to be jacket. All right, we're going to look again after. Here's the k sound we're looking after. We got a problem because there is a watch out vowel in E, I, or Y. So we cannot use C. So we need to check our second choice, which is CK. Now, we can use CK here because this is a short vowel. It says A as an apple, jacket. Okay, so now we're done. Now we don't have to go any farther. So we always go in the same order, C, CK, and then it's going to be K. But that's how we start this. So again, we started with focus, not a watch out vowel. Now we're on jacket. There is a watch out vowel. Let's go to our next one. So our next word is the word decal. So we start with the first thing, a C. We look right after this, not before. I do not care about what's before. I care right now about what's after. Since there is not a watch out vowel after it, I get to use a C. Decal. Next one is going to be the word stricken. So I can't use a C because here's my watch out vowel, but can I use a CK? Does this say I right here? And the answer is yes, it says I. So the word stricken, we have to go down to the CK. Stricken, stricken. Let's go to the next word, basket. Okay, now here's our issue. We know that we can't use a C because here's the watch out vowel. We also cannot use a CK because there's something blocking this sound. It's not touching that short vowel sound. Basket. Where's the lawnmowers here? So we go down to our third choice, which is K. K saves the day. C, C, K, K. K saves the day in this case. And that's why we get to use the word basket. We go down to the third choice. So they always have to go in this order. C first, CK second, and then K saves the day. It's your only choice left, okay? Let's look at another word, pesky. Can we use a C here? No, we can't. This is a watch-out vowel. Can we use a CK? No, we can't. It's not right after a short vowel. So again, K saves the day. Pesky, pesky. All right, so the word, that's how we teach this section right now. I want to look really closely at a word like broken though. I would pull down for this if I didn't know how to finish spelling it right here. I would finish spelling this whole thing like this. This one is a little bit trickier, I think, because this is actually next to a vowel, but it's not next to a short vowel. That O says O right there, broken. So in this case, we can't use a C because we have the watch out vowel. We can't use the CK because this says O and not ah. So since it says O, you have to go down to your third choice, which is K. K saves the day. Okay, so let's look at a copy of the notebook here. This is on or about page 54 in the Barton Personalized Notebook. It will help your student walk through this. It's a decision tree of sorts, and it goes in the specific order. Again, this is a living, breathing, working document, so it's changing. I would look on or about page 54. If it's not in there, just reach out to me and I'll send it over to you. The rule card for this is called Picnic Chicken Basket, CCKK. And the other resource that you might use, this is attached. This will come to your student or from your tutor attached to with the lesson summary and resources. So these are 3 different ways that your student can use this resource. Start at C. Is there an EI or Y after it? No. Go to your next stop sign. Try CK. Is there a short vowel right before it? If not, go down to K saves the day. That's one way to think about it. Another way is a decision tree like this one down here. And the third way is, to start with number 1, look after the letter. Is there a vowel there? Go down to number 2 in the yellow, listen if it's a short vowel before it, and then number 3 would be K saves the day. All right, now let's continue and look at the different the practice work that we have. We'll start with extra practice number 4. This is a sight word. Again, sometimes we don't get, this is a hefty teaching lesson, so sometimes we won't get to we don't do the whole lesson. So only one sight word will turn this into a real sentence. Circle that word, okay? So these are done for you, but a lot of times I also put a circle up on the top like this that will have a line through it, and that is to remind you that I didn't get to that yet. So you can skip that page because we haven't learned those yet. All right, let's move on to put the correct spelling for K on each blank line. So I'm going to walk through this with you and do this with you so that you have the answers for your student. So the word is pumpkin. We start with the C. Nope, there's a watch out vowel right here. We can't use it. So then we go to a CK. Can we use it? No, we can't because the vowel is way back here, so it's a K. Okay, let's do the middle. We'll do these first couple middle ones first. Crocus, crocus, flower. Can we use a C? Why, yes, we can. That is not a watch-out vowel. Thicken, can we use a C? No, we can't. Can we use a CK? Does this I say it as an itchy? Thicken, it sure does. CK. Secret, is this our watch-out vowel? Nope. Skeptic, music trick rule. Ick at the end is always spelled IC. Risky, can I use a C? Nope. There's a watch-out vowel. Can I use a CK? Nope. K right here. Ticket, CK, because the I says I. It's not a very good K. Flapjack, at the end of the word, the only time we use CK, it's right after a short vowel. Does that A say as an apple? It does. Napkin. Tonic, ick at the end is spelled IC. Spoken, now here's another one like broken. I think these are a little bit more challenging for students. We start with the E. We can't use the C because there is a watch-out vowel. So then we try a CK, but this O right here does not say A as an olive. It says O as an open. So we can't use a CK here. So in this case, K saves the day. Spoken. Focus. Bedrock. Basic. It's so basic. Okay, and then the last extra practice page is just like we normally do, making sentences, reading, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so then we have fluency drills for this lesson. We are going to be just dividing these words. So your basic. Padlock, that will be a compound word. Decal, so dot dot, always push it to the back for starters. This works. Socket, we'll divide after the CK. We always divide after the CK because the CK goes with a short vowel. Also, always a good time to work on vocabulary. Make sure they know what wedlock means. Antic, another word they might not be familiar with. So that's it for Picnic Chicken Basket. Make sure you decode, don't guess. We're putting the power back to the student. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.